Welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Patra and this is Daily Calls, your favorite show, a show that answers your stock-specific questions in case you are here for the first time. The WhatsApp number is flashing on your screen. Send us your questions here along with your name, location and your contact details, as we can also give you an opportunity to speak live onto the show with top market experts and take a custom-made advice. You could also join us on our YouTube channel in case you're watching our show there. Go to Business Today, then go to Daily Calls Live. Use the comment section there to send me your questions. I'll be happy to address that with our top guest who will be joining in pretty shortly as well. And this is where we discuss all of your stocks that are on your watch list or onto your radar or into your portfolio, everything that you need to know with an expert guidance. Let's actually welcome our guest now on board to try and understand what exactly is the current flavor of the markets. Vatsal Bhuva, the technical analyst at LKP Securities, is now joining in first. Vatsal, good afternoon to you. First up, give me an understanding of how are you looking at the markets. Yesterday was a sharp fall in the markets, but today being the Nifty expiry, we're actually seeing some recovery from yesterday's losses. We're at 23,200 odd points on the Nifty, but it's the Nifty Bank which is outperforming right now. What are you keeping on top of your radar?
See, first of all, good afternoon, Sakshi ji. Now, I will start with Bank Nifty first because I can see some positive developments here. Now, on the front of Bank Nifty, we can clearly see a double bottom formation at the lower range of consolidation. Additionally, the index is sustaining above its key short-term and mid-term 20 days and 50 days moving average, and the index is on the verge of a triangle pattern breakout. So, for short-term, the viewpoint is bullish. If we get breakout above the level of 54,850, 55,000, now this is a breakout zone, triangle pattern breakout zone, then we can expect a further move towards 56,500 also. But for short term, the viewpoint is bullish. The immediate support is placed at 54,300 levels. Positional support is placed at 53,800 levels. On the higher end, a swing is expected towards 55,500 levels. So viewpoint for Bank Nifty is clearly bullish. Now coming on to Nifty index, here I am having a slightly sideways to bearish viewpoint, as we can see on technical chart, lower top and lower bottom formation is still intact. But however, index is trading around its key support zone, that is 23,000 and 23,100. So I think index traders should go level specifically rather than trading any directional view. So 23, if you are getting the level of 23,000, then this is a good buying zone with a stop loss of 22,000, 22,900 on downside. And on the higher end, if you are getting the level of 23,350, you can initiate a short position, keeping a stop loss of 23,500 on the upside. Now, if I talk about broader market, so we can see the inner structure of broader market is still strong. We can, from market breadth indicator, as well as many stock from mid cap and small cap segment are making 52-week high, as well as some stock are trading at its lifetime high. So for broader market, the viewpoint is bullish. Sector specific and thematic approach should be the approach of investor right now. Some themes that are looking good are drone themes, then solar, renewable EV themes. So these are some of the themes where I expect continuation of buying in upcoming sessions,
Any key
irrespective to
stocks from these
Nifty and broader
themes?
market index.
Any stock
Yeah,
ideas
yeah.
from these themes? Yeah.
Zentech is looking good. Paras Defense is looking good. If I talk about specifically about Paras Defense, so here the chart structure is impressive. The stock has given a strong breakout above 945 levels. So here the chart structure is looking very good. We are expecting this momentum to continue. So one can buy this particular stock with a stop loss of 920 to keeping a 2% buffer on downside for the upside target of 1100 and extended target of 1300 on upside.
Okay, Paras Defense and Zen Technologies from the defense teams look promising at this stage. Targets and stop losses have been shared as well. Let's start taking some questions from our viewers now, Vatsal, for you. We have a lot of our viewers joining in, so welcome to everybody who's joining in early. We have the first question coming in from Akhilesh from Lucknow. He says, "Hi Sakshi, how are you? I'm very well. Thank you so much for asking, and I hope the same for you." He has a question on Samvardhan Motherson. He has 500 shares of this stock at an average rate of 90. What is the outlook on this one? And he also asks on Jamna Auto, both from the auto ancillary pack. Jamna Auto, he has 200 shares at 105. and he wants to know what should I be doing. Should I book my profit or continue to hold on to my position? First up, congratulations on the profit on both these stocks that you're holding from the auto ancillary space. Your suggestion now, sir.
So starting with Motherson, so if I talk about Motherson, so we can clearly see the stock has started uptrend indicated by higher highs and higher lows formation. Stock is sustaining above its key short-term 20 days moving average. So stock can be held with the stop loss of 130 and the upside target expected in the stock are 160 and 175. So these are the upside target expected in Motherson Sumi. And now I will go for Jamna Auto.
Yeah. Jamna Auto, we also recently saw the government order for replacement of a lot of buses. We saw a sharp reaction on Jamna Auto, remember last week, viewers. The government is looking at a massive replacement of the current trucks and buses, and that's where Jamna Auto looked for some opportunity because it's also supplies to a lot of those, players. Let's look at these
So
two stocks then, Jamna Auto.
Now if I talk about Jamna Auto, so the stock is in complex sideways consolidation zone. The stock is trading below its short-term as well as mid-term moving average. So I think still he can hold the stock with the stop loss of 115. So that is 1% from down from its 200 days moving average, currently placed at 117. So yeah, if in any case 115 is taken out, then I think he should reduce his position significantly from this stock.
Okay. Dr. Shabir has the next question. He says, hi Sakshi, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you also, Dr. Shabir. He says, appreciate all the knowledge that your channel is giving to retail investors like us. Thank you so much for your warm words. Dr. Shabir, truly hoping that the knowledge shared by our market experts is giving you a lot of understanding on where to look for market opportunities and where should you be avoiding them as well. Your question is on IRCTC. You already have a position here, 85 shares at 906. So let's try and understand this. Railway theme has been a long underperformer, but your own sense right now on IRCTC, 517 is the current level. Our viewer has been holding on since a long time at higher levels of over 900. How would you advise our viewer here?
So, if I see the chart of IRCTC, we can clearly see a prolonged downtrend going in the stock. Recently, stock has given a breakout and attempted to disrupt the lower top, lower bottom formation, but that was an unsuccessful attempt. And we can clearly see that currently stock is trading below all its short-term as well as long-term key moving average. So, I think stock can be held with the last stop loss of 500. If in any case 500 is taken out, then I think he should completely exit from this particular stock because it will indicate a continuation of further downtrend and a start of a fresh new selling leg in this particular stock.
Oh, okay. So please watch out for the levels that our guest has shared with you and keep coming back in case you still have any more confusion. Next, we have Kashyap's question next. लिखते हैं तेजस नेटवर्क में हम बाइंग करना चाहते हैं करंट मार्केट प्राइस पर क्या ये अभी और डाउन जाएगा और तब खरीदना चाहिए या फिर करंट लेवल्स पर भी खरीदारी की जा सकती है तेजस नेटवर्क्स यहाँ पर वत्सल आपका क्या व्यू रहेगा
जी अगर मैं तेजस नेटवर्क की बात करूं तो चार्ट स्ट्रक्चर में
530
तेजस
पर चल
नेटवर्क
रहा
की
है
जी मैं बात करूं स्टॉक में एक प्रोलॉन्ग डाउन ट्रेंड तो चल ही रहा है पर स्टॉक का एक हिस्ट्री है फेक आउट देने का तो इस स्टॉक को काफी कॉशियसली ट्रेड करना चाहिए अगर कोई भी आप स्टॉक होल्ड कर रहे हो तो आप होल्ड कर सकते हो विद द स्टॉप लॉस ऑफ 478 बिकॉज इफ इन एनी केस 478 इज ब्रोकन ऑन क्लोजिंग बेसिस तो फिर मुझे लगता है कि जो एक अटेम्प्ट हुआ है ये जो डाउन ट्रेंड को अरेस्ट करने का वो एक अनसक्सेसफुल रहेगा और वापस से एक डाउन ट्रेंड इसमें कंटिन्यूएशन हो सकता है तो 478 के एक स्टॉप लॉस के साथ स्टॉक को होल्ड कर सकते हैं
ओके नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन हमारे पास गुरु का आया है और ये लिखते हैं साक्षी आई ईगरली वेट फॉर योर शो थैंक यू सो मच डियर गुरु फॉर वेटिंग फॉर दिस शो एंड आई ट्रूली होप दैट दिस शो इज हेल्पिंग यू आउट इन योर इन्वेस्टमेंट स्ट्रैटेजीज हिज क्वेश्चन इज ऑन a lot of these healthcare stocks, Narayan Rudalay, KIMS, Rainbow Children's Hospital, HCG, Healthcare Global. Between all of these hospital stocks, where can he invest for a swing trade? That's the question. Pharma and healthcare are already performing very well. through the last 1.5 years entirely, we have seen a lot of focus on hospital-related stocks. He's talking about a few names from this space: Narayan Rudalay, Kim's Hospital, Rainbow Children, or Healthcare Global. Where do you find a swing trade opportunity?
Actually, Sakshi ji, I want to add two more: Apollo
Okay.
Hospital and Fortis Healthcare. So yeah, so these two stocks from healthcare sector are having some positive development after giving a rounding pattern breakout in Apollo Hospital. The stock is sustaining above its 20 days moving average, and so yes, stock can be bought at the current market price, keeping a stop loss of 8100, and my midterm target is 8900 in this particular stock, Apollo Hospital. Now, the second stock is Fortis Healthcare.
Sure.
If I talk about Fortis Healthcare, we can clearly see a broadening wedge technical pattern formation in this particular stock. Stock is yesterday stock broken out its 20 days moving average on upside. So the viewpoint on the stock is bullish. Stock is from core healthcare sector. So stock can be bought with a stop loss of 950 on the downside, and the upside target as per pattern is coming around 1100 and 1200. So
Okay.
these are the two stock he can be watchful and can buy. Yeah.
Okay, so Guru, you've actually seen two better opportunities rather than the names that you have selected. Our expert believes these are the two stocks where you can actually make better profits. So look at these two stocks for short-term horizon or to medium-term horizon. Let's look at the next question. This one is from one of our viewers who wants to talk about Sai Life Sciences. And the question is, can I book my profit in Sai Life Sciences? I bought this stock at 940, or should I continue to hold this stock with trailing stop loss? What would your advice be?
So we can clearly see the stock is in structural uptrend. However, currently stock is consolidating. We can see upward consolidation in this particular stock. However, the uptrend has not been disrupted, or we even cannot see any sign of reversal or profit booking in this particular stock. So I would advise him to continue holding this stock with a trailing stop loss of 1100 on downside. And the upside target I'm expecting is around 1275.
Okay, let's take the question. This one is from Aarti Jain, who says, Hi sir, can I make a fresh investment in Samvardhan Mothersons? What can be the entry point? अभी हम लोगों ने बात भी की थी संवर्धन
Yeah, yeah.
मदरसन की. कोई fresh entry point भी बता सकते हैं यहाँ पर हमारे आरती दर्शक के लिए?
Yeah, of course, she can take a fresh entry at current levels, but I would
Okay.
rather advise to buy in two tranches between 142 and
हाँ,
139,
ठीक
with
है.
the stop loss of 132 on downside and for the upside target of 170.
सारा पैसा एक बार ना डाल के दो ट्रांचेस में आरती आप डालें, दोनों के लिए टारगेट्स और स्टॉप लॉसेस आपको बताए गए हैं. Ankur Modi has the next question. He says, Hi Sakshi, hope you're doing good as always. I'm very well. Thank you so much, dear Ankur, for writing in, and I hope the same for you. The question is on, again, from the Auto Basket, Exide, and on Ashok Leyland. His question is, are these stocks good, both fundamentally and technically? They have corrected a lot from the highs. Is this an opportunity for him to invest in these two stocks? Ashok Leyland currently at 142 and Exide Batteries as well. What would you say?
So first of all, talking about X side, so we can clearly see that in recent sessions, the stock has given a breakout, falling trend line breakout, which indicates that the lower top formation has been disrupted, and now stock is ready for a major uptrend in this particular stock X side. So yes, stock X side he can buy at current market price, but he has to keep his stop loss very strict at 368, and the upside target that is expected is 430 is the upside target expected in this particular stock X side. Now coming on to Ashok Leyland.
Yes.
So for Ashok Leyland, the stock, we can see a strong downside, downtrend and a steep downside in this particular stock. So yeah, stock is the current placement of stock is near its support level, as well as stock is in oversold zone. So quick trade can be taken, but here the stop loss should be very, very strict. of 138 and the above, if a mean reversion rally comes, then a stock can maximum go towards 153. That is, it's 20 days mean. So I think a quick trade can be taken here with the strict stop loss of 138. On the upside, 153 should be the target.
Okay. Let's take the next question. This one is from Rama Shankar. ये निफ्टी का 16 जून का 23,200 का एक कॉल इन्होंने लिया है 190 में. अब आपसे पूछना चाहते हैं कि क्या इनके लिए सजेशन आप देना चाहेंगे. निफ्टी का कॉल ऑप्शन लिया है 23,200 का 16 जून का 190 पर. All right, I think there is some connection issue with Vatsal. If I'm not able to hear him, we should be able to fix that fast and get him back on the track. Let's see whether the markets are also showing us some momentum in the markets. Yes, PSU banks, viewers, don't lose sight of PSU banks. Almost a 3% rally there. That's the kind of a sharp momentum that you've seen in PSU banks, 3% higher at the day's high point. What volumes have actually come in? Let's actually look at the key winners into this space today. Bank of Maharashtra, 4.4% higher. Bank of Baroda, 4.4% higher. Canara Bank, about 4% up. Bank of India, Punjab and Sindh Bank, PNB, UCO Bank, all the constituents of the PSU banks are rallying, and how? This has lifted the Nifty Bank 1.5% up in the session as well. This is what is happening as far as the banking story is concerned. We'll try and get back to Vatsal and try and understand what exactly is behind this fresh wave of rally as far as the PSU banks are concerned. And we'll also try and understand some of his top picks right there as well. But in the meanwhile, let's also look at what else is buzzing. Banking is for sure the top story right now. Autos have also come into the fast lane, now driving 1.5% up. We'll also look at mid and small caps, over percent rally for both of these as well. Pharma is up by 0.8%. I think barring IT and slight losses on media stocks, rest all of the pockets are up. India VIX is down by 5%. That's giving us some comfort. But on the Nifty, what's the top mover? From the aviation space, it is in fact Indigo. That's rallying. Apart from that, State Bank of India from the PSU Bank is pulling up. Geo Financial Services from the NBFC space is higher. ICICI Bank from the private bank is also up in trade. That's where the momentum is clearly being seen. Vatsal, any suggestion on what's happening on the PSU banks? What do you view this fresh wave of rally as? Will this further the move in the PSU banks? Is this the right time to bet big on the PSU banking story yet again?
Uh, uh, I'm sorry, Sakshi ji. Actually, I was not able to hear you.
No
Can you
problem.
please repeat?
On the PSU banks, what is fueling this rally and what lies ahead?
Okay.
Can you hear me now, Vatsal?
So if
Yeah.
I particularly talk about PSU Bank, so yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Please go ahead.
let me.
There is still, I think, a lot of disturbance as far as the your connection is concerned, Vatsal. We'll try and get back to you once it is fixed. But right now, if we clearly look at the banking space, that's where the momentum is. Let me also look at the broadest gainers, viewers. You have TCI Finance. Sharp rally there, almost a 20% rally. Panacea Biotech, a 15% rally. Electrotherm, that's up by 14%. Morpin Laboratories, up by 13%. Let's also look at Bafna Pharmaceuticals, 10% higher. Suven Life Sciences, about 9% higher. A lot of these pharma stories are also building up as well. Let's also look at Mayur Uniquarters is higher. Okay, this is a penny stock. Let's forget that. Let's also look at Bellrise Industries from the auto ancillary space. That one is doing well. Asahi Songwon, 8% higher in the session as well. Arrow Green Tech, these are all the stocks that are buzzing in the session right now. Ola Electric is up by 9% today at 48 odd levels that can be seen. Auto ancillary space, EV space, that's where the clear buzz is. But the Nifty Next 50 names will also show you a lot of these banking names at large. Divi's Laboratories is up by 3%. Bosch is up today. You also have REC, that's up in trade. Hindustan Zinc up in trade. A lot of Adani Group stocks are higher, like Adani Green Energy, that's up. Adani Energy Solutions. These are the stocks that are up and about in the session as well. When we look at the mid-cap names that are showing you strength today, you will find a lot of these names like GE Vernova TND Tech, 4.5% higher. Let's look at Motilal Oswal Financial Services, 4% up. You have Tata Communications, 4% higher. Coromandel International, Bank of India, Tube Investments. Nykaa shares are up by 3% today. Paytm shares are up. Swiggy is up 2.5%. A lot of these digital tech names, new age tech stocks, all up and about in the session as well. That's where we are looking at a sharp momentum too. Let's also pull up some of the other key stocks that are on the move. Real estate, 1% higher for the real estate sector as a whole. What's buzzing here? Lodha Developers, 2% higher. Oberoi Realty, DLF. These are the stocks that are higher in the session today. Let's also pull up pharma. We've already touched upon some of the stocks, but let me see what's truly contributing to the index. Divis we talked, Ajanta Pharma, Piramal Pharma, Zydus Life, Gland Pharma. Pharma story is going very strong. Let's look at metals, shining bright, half odd percent higher. We'll also look at, I think Vatsal is back with us. Vatsal, you were talking about the PSU banks, the sharp
Yeah,
rally,
yeah.
and what is behind it? Where do you see PSU banks headed?
Now, on technical grounds, we can clearly see a positive divergence formation on the RSI front, and uh, this particular setup, I think, is playing out. The index has reclaimed its 200 days moving average, as well as one of the heavyweight of PSU index, SBI Bank. We can clearly see that SBI Bank has came out from a consolidation zone, reclaiming its 200 days moving average strong. So for short term, the viewpoint for PSU Bank is positive, but this would only be short term. However, as long as the index sustains.
Right, I think there is some trouble again, and we'll again try and connect back to you. Look at it, viewers. The Nifty Bank, even though the Nifty is continuing to hold up about 77 points higher in trade, it's the Nifty Bank that is constantly moving higher. That's the one that's truly outperforming. Look at the last half an hour, 1 hour of move that's now taken the index to the day's high point. Don't lose sight of the banking space today. That's where all the action lies as far as the markets are concerned. But IT continues to drag, half odd percent lower in the session today. When we look at the top laggards within the broader markets, well, you'll see where the pressure is still building up, very far and few between stocks. In fact, you do see a very strong momentum across the broader markets as well. Look at the kind of names that are moving up. Gen Resource Recycling is higher. Aeroflex Industries is up. All right. Do we have Vatsal with us? We'll try and get back to him. Vatsal, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Yes, I can
Please
hear
go
you.
ahead.
So I was speaking on PSU Bank. So on the technical chart of PSU Bank, we can clearly see a positive divergence formation on the RSI front, and now this setup is playing out. But as long as index sustains below the level of 8,700, one should have a cautious stance in this particular index. But however, for short term, the viewpoint is positive. We can see a strong going of PSU Bank in today's session, and if the index close at above 8,400 levels, then expectation is that the index will test its 50 days moving average placed at 8,700 levels. So for short term, clearly the viewpoint is bullish. But for long term, I think we need to get a confirmation about 8,700 levels. And the stock that are looking good is SBI. So SBI has given a consolidation breakout with a positive divergence formation. So I think this momentum can continue for short term. So the upside target, the near term upside target is placed at 1030. And once the 1030 is achieved, then next target is 1065. On the short term, the target is 1075. 975. 1% below its 200 days moving average.
Okay, got that. Let's look at the kind of numbers that we are seeing right now as well. Within, of course, beyond the banking space, we are also looking at mid and small caps as well that are buzzing. But let's try and go back to our query that we had taken with Vatsal before the connection broke as well. Trying to understand from you as far as the Nifty call option is concerned, Vatsal. 16 June, 23,200 at 190.
16 June 23,200 at 190. So gentlemen can hold the stock with the stop loss of day low, that is 177. And for intraday, the expectation is that Nifty can test the level of 23,300 on upside. So yeah, he can hold the call option of Nifty with the stop loss of 180.
Okay, let's take the next query. And this one is from one of our viewers, Praveen from Karnataka. He says, I'm a daily viewer of your show, and your show is very helpful to me. Thank you so much. And I hope that this show truly continues to help you out in your investment journey, Praveen. Your question is on Ambuja Cement. You bought this stock at 440. He wants to know, what should I be doing now? Should I hold and onto my existing position for the next 2 months?
Sakshiji's cement space is not doing so well. We can see multiple breakdowns in the stock, as well as in this. If I talk about Ambuja Cement, then we can see clearly a rounding top breakdown in this particular stock. A pullback was seen, but that didn't sustain. So I think he should hold the position with the stop loss of 400. And if he's getting any upside towards 440, the cost of his buying, then I think he should exit the position.
Okay, let's take the next query. This one is from Kalpesh Kacharia. He says, I'm from Mumbai and I want to know about my short sell strategy in June expiry for IEX. He has a short sell position here at 130. He is looking for a target of 95. Do you think it's possible in the June series?
The target of 95 is possible, but before that, it has to face the strong support of 115. Once the 115 levels are taken out on closing basis, yeah, towards 100 or even 90.
All right. Okay, we'll thank you then,
So yeah, he
Vatsal.
can
Yeah,
comfortably hold the position,
sure.
short position.
Right,
Yeah.
we're out of time with our discussion here. Thank you so much, Vatsal, for being with us on the program and giving us all those insights and answering the questions of our viewers as well. I hope all our viewers have got an answer to what exactly should be the strategy on the stocks that we have discussed so far. We'll go back to looking at the markets, and we'll wait by to welcome our next guest on shore as well. We will be waiting by for Vishnu Upadhyay now to join in. He is AVP Research and Advisory for Technicals and Derivatives at Master Capital Services, as he'll be joining in very shortly for the second segment as